Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Rockin' Robbins here, coming to you live with another prospecting tip of the day. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. As we're getting started today, I would love to hear from you. Who are you? Where are you tuning in from? Go ahead and share in the comments below. And as you guys are introducing yourself, remember as well, if it's your first time viewing, click a number 1 in the comments. I would love to warmly welcome you. And remember, you can share this on your team pages for a chance for a shout. Remember, the more who know, the greater your team will grow. As you guys introduce yourself and say hello, I would love to get acquainted. Who am I? I am Sarah Robbins, a former kindergarten teacher turned network marketing top leader. I am also the author of the best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. You can find it on my site at sarahrobbins.com. I'm also the creator of the CD series, The Rockstar Recruiting School, My System for Success, and my leadership training series, the Masterclass Edition. We finally have these on MP3. Check it out at our site at sarahrobbins.com. Before we even get started today, I just wanted to ask for your understanding. If you watched my Instagram live the other day, you know that I am hard of voice. I shared with you guys, and I'll just tell you guys a quick story before we get for a tip, as people are kind of coming on. I'll be super fast. I woke up a couple nights ago with literally in the middle of the night, a sore throat, like could barely swallow. It's not strep, just a virus. But it was horrible. It was a restless night. Next day was our social media that sells webinar. I was literally praying like, God, get me through this. And I recalled and remember all the times that he's carried me through and made a way. And so we got through that webinar with awesome attendance, with just incredible value and content, just amazing feedback. And went to bed, woke up the next day, which was yesterday, and people messaging me saying the recording is cutting off halfway through. Wasn't our fault, was our webinar service provider. So I cleared my day, still sick, re-recorded a 2-hour webinar full of great content. Then had to listen to it again to make sure that, it was just totally flawless and that I could deliver the most incredible product. And here's the thing, it was even better than the first time. I love that. I always stand on this verse, Isaiah 61:7, that God will restore double what was lost, even our joy. And so get that out, go to do a virtual event for a team, which is what we're going to talk about today, why we work. And long story short, we go Facebook. Company-wide or platform-wide, people were having problems all yesterday, and half the people could see the virtual event, other half couldn't, which was crazy. So I was up late again when I should have been sleeping, researching ways that I could make this video available, and I did, because here's the thing. I always say, you can really make excuses or you can make a difference, right? People were planning around these things, so I thought, you know what, I need to plan for it and make it happen. So my voice is weak from not only being sick, but a lot of talking. That's how committed and dedicated I am. That's what a leader would do. So you guys know I'm an organic eater. I'm a clean eater. I said to my husband, get me the most chemical-laden cough drops you can find. So bear with my voice today, but I'm so excited to share with you how our event went and the questions that we asked, and really how you can use these tips to rock your network marketing business. So a couple days ago, we talked about Facebook Live. And by the way, let me just say this real quick. On our summit, we covered power posts for Facebook and Instagram. It was phenomenal. We talked about live video. We talked about virtual events. Like, you got literally behind the curtains access on specifically how to do it, put it together from beginning to end. I made a few demand replay sessions available because so many people asked, and I figured, you know what? I had to redo it anyways. So if you want to purchase it, you can get it now for a limited time at sarahrobbins.com under the store, Social Media Summit. So many people were asking me after, they're like, I just missed it. So there you go. It's there for you. All right. So we talked a lot about live video and virtual event, and basically how live video is getting 1,200% more shares than any other content on Facebook. And really, Facebook today is looking at native video. They want to see video that's being shared on the Facebook platform. So for example, if you're going to post video on Facebook today, you're not going to do a YouTube link because their competitor is YouTube. You're going to upload the video literally to your status and press send, it'll process and it will post. If you're going to do a live video, you're not going to do it from Periscope and share it because Periscope is their competitor. You're going to do Facebook Live, right? And they're heavily weighting their posts based on these videos, and of course videos that get engagement, which is what we talked about in yesterday's tip of the day, how to get engagement. So go through the past few days, find the Why We Work, find the Facebook engagement and EdgeRank. So live video is really where it's at. Sorry. So one of the tips that I shared, you guys, is how do you really engage with the live video as it relates to your business in a fun and engaging way? Because again, Facebook's looking at meaningful posts that engage, that people are interested in. So I would say, it's one thing to have a virtual launch on a private page. That's where you have to invite people in and they have to accept. And that was the number one thing I implemented in my business last year. And I trained you how to do it on the Social Media Summit. But it's another thing to take it live onto your main page, right? And, as people are sitting on the couch, they're scrolling Facebook and they might see Why We Work, an interview with success stories. Man, I love a good success story. I'm always asking, how did they make their money? How did they become successful? It's super inspiring. So that's a great thing you can do. And again, go back a few days ago because I don't want to go through it all over again. Go back and watch part 1 a few days ago on my page, Sarah Robbins, Network Marketing Professional. It was literally just a few days ago. It's called Why We Work. So we took this format actually yesterday and we hosted a virtual event for our team to where basically they could invite their customers, they could invite their prospects, they could invite friends and family. And we did a private virtual event. We just made a closed Facebook group and we called it Why We Work. And basically we made a nice little banner profile. We did a little save the date. And I said, save the date. We'll be sharing with you our why. And in the comments below, please, share your why. What would building a successful business look like to you? And people shared, which was super cool. And then at the time of the event, we went live. And here's the cool thing. I did it actually on Zoom. I did Zoom webinar so we could stream into Facebook, but you can do it any way that you want. You guys could sit down together, have somebody literally sitting next to you, just take your camera and literally go Facebook Live. Facebook also has a way too where you can interview somebody split screen. So does Instagram. If you want to know how to do it, just Google it, okay? But basically, I was able to interview actually my mom yesterday, who's also in business with me. She's our very first consultant. And I opened up and I just welcomed everybody. So all of our consultants, all of our guests, and here are the questions I asked. If you'd like a really good interview format for your Why We Work events or live streams on your personal page, I'm gonna give it to you guys today. So make sure you're tagging your teams in the comments, sharing it on your pages, because this format was so super powerful. Here's the cool thing. It's easy. I literally took my questions, my interview questions, I stuck it up just on your computer or your smartphone. And when you're looking at the camera, see I'm looking at my questions now, it's barely obvious, guys, right? So let's pretend that we're doing the event right now. And I would say, hey everybody, welcome to Why We Work. I'm Sarah Robbins, I'm your host tonight. I would love to hear from all of our consultants. So why do you work? Go ahead and share in the comments below what's your why. All right, guys, let's pretend we're doing this for real. Go ahead and share in the comments below what's your why, okay? So they start typing, they start engaging, sharing their why. And here's the cool thing. That builds belief. It builds belief of the guests because they're sitting here and reading all of these great stories. What's your why and what's your what? Why are you doing the business and what is it doing for you or what is it allowing you to do for other people? And all these comments start going and people are reading it and they're going, man, I should do this too. And they really get to be a part of our community and experience it and read, listen to other people's why they're doing the business. Then basically, I share with them my story. So let me just share with you guys quickly my why and my story. And I gave them an overview of my story and really our company's story too. And then I said, I'm excited to introduce to you a very special guest who's going to share with you her why. Oh, I love reading your guys' whys, by the way. This is so cool. So can you imagine the guests start reading this and they're reading all of your whys and they're saying, man, I can relate to that. I can connect to that. And look at what this business is allowing them to do, such powerful things, amazing things, impactful things, okay? All right, so then I bring my special guest up on the screen And I welcome her and I'll say, all right, Chris, thank you so much for being our special guest today. I've got a few questions to ask you. And the first thing that I asked her to share is, tell me your story. How did you get involved in the company? Give me a little bit about your background. Tell me your journey so far. And she was able to share a story that, again, it inspires, it engages, it builds belief and social proof. Okay? So that's the first question. What's your story? The second question that I asked her, I said, so Chris, what is your why? And how has it evolved with time? Because I always say, as our income grows, so does the impact that we're able to make on our life, but also the lives of other people too. And she was able to share, how she always had a heart to help women and children. And she went on to build orphanages in Ethiopia, sponsored over 100 children's, builds wells there. But she said, we don't just give, we go. Thanks to the time freedom that business offers us. And again, just think about that story, how it builds belief. And we were not focused on money stories. We were focused on meaning. That's what makes an impact in people's lives. Then the next question that I asked her was, what is the best thing the business has done for you or allowed you to do for others? Again, that's where you really capture people's heart, right? What is the best thing the business has done for you or has allowed you to do for other people? And she shared a really heartfelt response. The next question, now this is going to be good for people who come on and maybe they're thinking about the products. I said, share with us your favorite product or products and why are they your favorite? And she did. She went through, these are my favorite products and why. And again, people are listening and they're probably thinking, I want that product. I want that product too. The results are amazing. But here's how I got audience participation again halfway through. I said, all right, guys, go ahead. If you're on today and you're listening as guests, share with us your favorite products and why. Now, I don't want you guys to share here. Here's why. This is a generic business page. Please don't share your company name because I've committed to making this a generic page that people from all companies can come to. But let's pretend, okay? So basically on that event, people started sharing all of their favorite products and what the products were doing. And again, it's just building belief and social proof for the guests. They're saying, man, I've got to try these products. They're good. And it's authentic, right? It's storytelling, not selling. And then I asked her, Chris, can you go ahead and share with us why do you believe that now is the best time to join the company? And here's the thing, that creates urgency. It helps to conquer the close and increase your conversion rate. Like, why should people join now? And then of course I asked her to share any final thoughts. Now, I always give a call to action at the end because especially when you have new consultants starting, don't imagine that they know how to close out their guests. And if you're new and you've got a virtual event you're inviting people to, here's what I would suggest doing. I would say, okay, here's what your consultant is going to do next. And here would be what you would do next. I say they're going to reach out to you and they're going to say three things. Number one, they're going to say thank you. Number two, they're going to say what questions did you have? And number three, they're going to say on a scale from 1 to 10, where do you sit right now? 10 meaning you're ready to get started in the business now on one of our business packages. You'll get X% off now, X% off always, and join our fun and fast growing team. Or 1 meaning you're ready to get started on the products as our preferred customer. Get X% off, free shipping, great results guaranteed, whatever it is, for your business and your product. Again, I'm trying to do this totally generic here and not make this specific to a company. But don't you like that on a scale from 1 to 10? So 10 meaning they're ready to start the business. 1 meaning they're ready to start the product. So there's I'm not doing anything, right? So I give that kind of clue to my consultants as they're tuning in. And I tell them, we would love to have you as a part of our fun and fast growing team. So again, I'm going to give you the questions. Okay. Are you guys ready? First, you're going to open, you're going to welcome people, and you're going to share your why. You're going to share your story. Okay. Then you're going to introduce your special guest. Now, again, you could do this Facebook Live on your personal page and just do a Why We Work Wednesday. And you could do it as a Facebook Live. You could do it as a private event too, which is what we just did, and it was powerful. So heartfelt, so meaningful. It was just a different format. It was really, really fun. So again, open up, you're going to share your why, welcome people. And then you're going to interview your special guest, and you're going to ask these questions. Share your story. What is your why? How has it evolved with time? So, why are you doing this? How has it evolved with time? And then you're going to ask for testimonials. Hey, all of our consultants listening today, do you mind sharing your why? So if you're going to do this as a Facebook Live, guys, you might want to ask some people in your company to be on and to comment for you, okay? The next thing is, what is the best thing the business has allowed you to do or do for others? The next question 4 is, what is your favorite product and why? And now here's another testimonial time halfway through. Hey, consultants or customers of mine, can you share your favorite product and why it's your favorite? So that gets engagement on your post, but also builds social proof. Next, why is now the best time to join? Give some advice to our listeners today. Why would now be the best time to join in the business or the products? And then any final thoughts. And then you're going to cue your audience. If you're doing this as an event, if you did that as a Facebook Live, you don't have to do that. You can just say, all right, guys, that's it today for Why We Work Wednesday. Have a great day. God bless you. Next week for another live interview. But if you're doing this as a private event, you want to close it out. Tell people the ways that they can join and then say, here's what your consultant is going to do next. They're going to reach out and say 3 things. Number 1, thanks for being on. Number 2, what questions do you have? And number 3, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you see yourself getting started today? 10 meaning you're ready to join our business, get X% off of your products, and join our fun and fast-growing team. Or 1, to become a customer. Get all of these different benefits and great results guaranteed, right? So that would be how you would actually queue up your team to close it out. Was this helpful for you guys? Share it in the takeaways. Comment below. Tell me what you're learning so far. Guys, I want to highly encourage you to get that social media summit, because if you liked this tip, literally it is 2 hours worth of juicy tips that, again, I'm reserving for the people who paid for it, that you will get all of the details on live video, how to do them, topics. Besides Why We Work, I gave about 10 topics and ideas on how to go live and really clever captions for it, guys. You can get it at sarahrobbins.com and go to the store and pick up the Social Media Summit today. I actually showed you how to go live. I talked to you about virtual events. I gave tons of topic ideas for virtual events. I told you exactly how I did mine from beginning to end, inviting, the presentation, and closing, you guys. I talked about how I do the giveaways and get guests actually engaged and buying and joining. We showed you power posts, guys, actually ideas, screenshots of what to post about your business without selling on Facebook and Instagram. I tell you what, in 11 years, it's one of the best trainings we've ever given, and the feedback we have gotten back was 100% positive. It was so powerful. So I say this with all integrity and conviction. If you have not yet joined, just thank my scratchy voice and the fact that I had to redo it again. Thank your lucky stars, because it is the reason that I am, I love that comment. I did your webinar. My hand was going nonstop with notes. Sorry about that. But here's the thing, guys. I gave such great value. And my whole thing is it was made available again for a reason. So there's a few on-demand spots left. Go to sarahrobbins.com on the store, click on the Social Media Summit, get it now. If you want to know how to power up your prospecting and rock your recruiting on social media, that summit is for you. I believe it'll be one of the best investments you make in your business. You say, I can't afford to. I say, you can't afford not to. What is your why worth? What is your why worth? Just like I found a way through all the craziness, all the adversity, you can make excuses, or you can make a difference, all right? Find a way. All right, guys, I hope this tip today really helps you and blesses your business. I'm off to a family member's wedding this weekend, but I'll be excited to be back with you on Monday morning for our prospecting tip of the day. I was going to say Why We Work. Comment your takeaways below. Share this on your team pages, and make sure you get the Social Media Summit now. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, guys, have a great day. God bless. Goodbye for now, and rock on, rock stars. Hope this helps.